Hello, my name is Zach Jansen, and you are with me here today for absolutely no reason other than the fact that you've clicked on a link to a video with me sitting there, and you thought, hey, I wonder what this guy's got to say. But you gotta find out that I really don't have too much to say, and what I have to say is probably just a bunch of random nonsense. But you're gonna listen anyway because you're here, and if you're not going to listen, there's a little button that closes it, and if you don't have that little button, then I'm so sorry, but you're stuck, yeah. You're stuck. You're like stuck with me forever. Anyway, so the reason why I'm here talking to you guys, before I even go into that, I'm just going to apologize for this microphone. The reason I've got this microphone is so that I have better audio than what's being recorded currently by my phone, and hopefully you guys are okay with that. And if you're not, I don't really care too much, like at all. So I don't even know why I went there. But anyway, the reason why I want to do these videos is so that I can have a voice and say some stuff. Like, generally, I'm that guy that sort of sits outside of the circle of friends and observes, not in a creepy way, but just in a weird way, where I'm sitting back and listening. I really don't have too much to say in general, and so I just listen, because half the time I just get shut down because all my thoughts are, absolutely useless nonsense. How about I start with something that really gets on my nerves personally. As you can see, I'm not exactly a well-built guy or an overly built guy, but the thing that really annoys me is when overly built people get a lot of attention, like shows and stuff like The Biggest Loser. I'm not like envious of what they have in terms of getting on TV shows and stuff. I'm just annoyed at how skinny people that just cannot gain weight are like ignored, and everybody thinks, oh, we've got a huge problem with people gaining weight. Yes, you do, but there are other people out there who literally cannot gain weight, and all you're doing is talking about how to lose weight, and it annoys me. There should be at least a show called The Biggest Gainer, and not in terms of, I've got to pump up my muscles, get them big and stuff in terms of gaining, because that would be a really boring show. Well, for me at least, I think that'd be pretty, like, a really slow, boring show. But, like, trying to, like, rebuild up people who, have anorexia or something, and they can't exactly gain weight, and if they can actually be brought back to a normal standard in terms of living, that'd be awesome. Oh, I just remembered my first point, my first lot of ramble. So the reason that I wanted to make these videos was because of the fact that I sit outside a crowd, I hear people talk all the time, and I don't get to say anything, like I said before. But the reason why I actually really want to make these videos is so that there's somebody else listening to what I have to say. So now I'm the rambler, and you guys are like my victim of revenge for all those times that I've been stuck in those situations. Not even conversations, because conversations go both ways. I'm just stuck in those situations where you have somebody rambling at you and you can't get away. Like, it annoys me, frustrates me. You're just sitting there, standing there, whatever, you're just there and listening to this person talk about their week or whatever that seems to pop into their minds at the time. Sort of like what I'm doing now, because, I'm doing the whole revenge thing. Yeah, listening to people talk is something that I like doing in some ways, because if it makes them feel better, all the better. But if it's just because of the fact that they want to be like heard, it sort of gets really annoying, because you get sick of people just rambling. What, I'm doing it now. Just shut up. So there's people that ramble and talk and talk. Okay, so for example, a situation where you get this person comes up and just non-stop talk. Because I've been in those situations before, where you're just stuck there, and this person's coming up talking to you. You've already been there 20 minutes, and I'm pretty certain you've covered about 5 of the topics 6 times already. And you're just like, okay, I thought we were just talking about the car that you found really fascinating, and now we're all of a sudden onto that music album that album that recently came out like last week, and you're so like excited about it, and now we're on to something else entirely different. Maybe back onto the cars again in 2 minutes, I'm not too sure. But can you at least stick to one topic and then slowly introduce it? Have segues. Seriously, find a way into your next conversation, or at least involve me in it in a way that I can actually have some input, instead of just jumping at it all the time. Instead of just shutting down my opinions, actually let me speak, because I've been letting you speak for the last half hour. Yeah, fair enough. Like, if any of you guys actually want to say something back to this video, go ahead and do it, because I'll probably watch it, and I'll probably laugh, because it's probably going to mock me a lot. But I don't care, because I like listening to people talk. A little bit. Sometimes. Maybe. Kind of. Sort of. Not really. Yeah, really, not really. I don't really like listening to people talk. Wow, that was like a big sort of revelation to me. I really don't like listening to people talk. Why do I do it? Like, why do I sit there and put myself through that sort of stuff? Yeah, back to my second topic, which was fat people. That's, fat and skinny people. I remember now. We were talking about how awesome skinny people are. Like, I can eat whatever the heck I want to eat, and I don't gain weight. That's pretty awesome, except for the fact that I really do need to gain weight. Like, I really do need to gain weight. If I lose any more, I'm pretty certain I'm going to end up in hospital, which is probably not a good thing. And I would like to gain a bit more weight. And before you start commenting, oh, have you tried this sort of workout technique or this sort of... Yes, I have. I've tried everything. And then the doctor's like, oh, you'll gain weight when you turn, when you hit your late teens. Like, buddy, I don't know if you've actually looked at my flipping thing, but I'm like 23, mate. Like, I've actually past my teens. I'm in my 20s, when I'm actually supposed to be gaining weight and supposed to be actually putting on stuff. And then they're like, oh, well, then you'll definitely gain weight when you hit 40. I mean, no, that doesn't actually mean that. My uncle is basically exactly the same as me. He hasn't even started really gaining weight. I mean, he's starting to, gain a little weight, but he's still considered underweight. So I'm probably not going to ever gain weight. But that's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. I mean, a lot of other people are envious of what I actually have, my ability of being able to never gain weight. The fact that I can eat anything and never gain weight, and the fact that, there's no consequences to me eating, except for if it's like chili or baked beans. I just want to talk about that still. It just frustrates me how larger people just get all the attention when there's skinny people out there that really need help. A lot more than larger people. I mean, go run around the block a couple of times. That's not too hard. Skinny people that literally can't gain weight, though, they're trying. Especially when they're uni students and don't have that much money for food. That's really difficult for them to gain weight, especially with all the stress and everything else that goes along with uni. Another thing I really wanted to talk about was there's YouTube stars that do the YouTube videos, and they just get heaps and heaps and heaps of views. They're ridiculously popular. Some of those videos have gotten more views than the people in Australia. It's pretty ridiculous. And because they get so many views, companies come up to them and be like, here's an Xbox One. Please play all our games and then give a slight review on the internet, and it's yours for free. Man, I'd love to do something like that. Give me a console. We'll talk about it forever. If not, car companies, give me a car. I will, for the rest of my life, involve your name in, your business name in every sentence I ever say for the rest of my life. I will advertise your company until I wear out the name. Just give me a car. Give me an Xbox. I've already got an Xbox. Just give me heaps of stuff, and I will talk about it for the rest of my life. Just do it. You're probably really rich. Just give me something, 1% of your profits. I'll be fine with that. I can deal with 1%. That's absolutely fine. Just give me stuff. Be so good. Here's Alienware's new computer. I'm got it currently connected up with surround 4K screens. Oh, not just your regular 4K screens, my surround 60-inch 4K screens. Yes, I am currently blind because I've been staring at this screen for way too long. But the computer graphics are awesome. Like, just give me stuff. I don't even care if it's like something small. Look at this awesome DVD player. Such high resolution. Like, it displays so well. Check out my new pink slippers. They're so comfortable and they're pink. Like, did I mention that they're pink? That's like the opposite of other colors that are not pink. Or like even just give me stuff. I'm absolutely fine with you just giving me a crap ton of stuff. And I will, cross my heart, hope to die. I don't really want to stick a needle in my eye because I'm already kind of blind. Kind of. But who cares? Just give me stuff. The other thing I really wanted to talk about was glasses. I wear glasses generally. Check out these things. These are my glasses. These are my usual glasses. They're pretty cool, hey? I like my glasses. Oh, man. Currently I'm wearing contacts and it's really hurting my eyes, so I'm going to take these off now. I love glasses. I've been wearing glasses since like grade 5 or whatever, so that's like when I was 11. So 12 years now I've been wearing glasses, and I've just started wearing contacts. They're fantastic too. Like, I don't have glasses on my face. I can turn around and my glasses don't fly off in the other direction. I love it. I can do so much more stuff with just contacts in. Like, the main reason I actually got contacts is for the fact that I can wear 3D glasses. Missing out on 3D movies annoyed me so much. I went out to an optometrist and was like, hey, give me contacts. And they're like, it might take you about a month. And I was like, far out, just order them now so I can get them really quickly, and then I can start watching 3D movies and stuff. And 3D movies are awesome. They were pretty cool. And now I've got contacts in my face, in my eyes, and I love them. Like, fantastic. But I still really like glasses because waking up in the morning and shoving a piece of plastic into your eye is not exactly something that I like doing. But once they're in there, everything is clear. But when I'm feeling lazy, I don't really want to do that. I just go and chuck on my glasses. So easy. Contacts are annoying to put in. Glasses, super easy. I can chuck them on my face, walk out the door, and they're already done. So good. The other annoying thing about contacts is I put them in my eye. That's cool. Like, my first week, I got trial ones, so they weren't exactly my prescription, which means my eyesight was still pretty blurry, but I was able to try them out. They were 14-day contacts or something like that, so they lasted for 2 weeks, or what have you. On the 8th day, one of them decided to flipping split, not in half either. A tiny slither of it came off the corner. So I'm there, and I'm like, what's wrong with my eye? It starts swelling shut. I'm like, what is up with my eye? Take out my contact, and I can feel this thing in the back of on the back of my eye. I'm just like, ow, what is this? I probably need to check this out. So I look in the mirror, and I can see this thing floating around in my eye. And then by the time I try to get my finger in there, it's already gone. I can't seem to find it. So I'm there, like, poking around in my eye, trying to pick off this thing that's in my eye. Turns out I'm trying to pick off the retina of my eye, or whatever that colored part of my eye is, and my eye's like completely red, bloodshot, like ridiculous amounts, and eyes completely swollen shut. I'm just like, well, I'm not doing that again. What do? As soon as I get my glasses back on, I'm like, I really miss contacts. But why would I risk that happening again? Because I actually really liked it. Like, I didn't mind it. Like, I can see and I can tap myself in the face and there's not glasses there. I can, like, turn and my glasses don't fall off because I don't have them on. And it's fantastic. I can, like, see things better. I don't have to, like, I turn my eyes. There's no frames there. No frames anywhere. It's so awesome. I don't know if that's all I wanted to say today, but I'm pretty certain it is. So, I'm going to say goodbye. Thank you for tuning in with Zach Jansen. Goodbye.